Hi, this is week 5 of our class. We're going to do a double wall pot today. Let me grab it. So this is the vase that we're going to do. You'll see it as an inner wall and an outer wall. We'll make it a little different than this, and we'll do it 2 different ways to show you. First thing we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on that wheel head so you can see what's going on. I have about 2 pounds of clay here. Dampen the wheel head again, not wet, damp. Get this piece centered. It really should be centered pretty good. So all your motions need to be slow from this point so you don't throw it off center. We're going to do our drill. I might slow the wheel down a little bit. And we're going to pull that out. We're kind of a smaller foot, not a huge foot. Just compress. We're going to throw a rather bulbous vase, but first we're going to cone it. I'm going to do a cut here because I feel a lump of clay, a harder clay in here. I'd like to get that out of there. I'm going to push her in down here. Oh my gosh, it's full of air bubbles. I'm going to pull our cylinder. I still have that lump of clay and it's exactly in the wrong spot. And I'm going to bulbous it out now. About right there. I'll bring it out a little further. Okay, you'll notice I left a huge rim up here. We're going to need that rim. Little chunk of clay that's got to come off there. There we go. I'll get some of this clay out of the bottom here. Point down. Whenever you pull that clay out and you want to mesh it into the vase, you want to put it point down. Get that clay out of there. Now you can use your rib again to round it back out. Might go a little taller with it. Okay, you'll see I left a shoulder. When we go inside this later, we're going to actually put our hands in there, and it's at a slant. That shoulder's at a slant right now. We're going to pull that shoulder up 90 degrees. So this shoulder's going to be out 90 degrees. We're somewhere around there. pull a little water out of the vase. And this part right here, this above the shoulder, I guess we're going to call it the neck, needs to be rounded in, curved and rounded in. And when we pull this out, we're going to pull this rim and we're going to wrap it around and connect it down here. Then we're going to go inside and we're going to lift that shoulder up. And I need this to be a little thin to do that. And I need quite a bit of net to do it. So I'm going to thin it out. I'm going to do a pinch pull. And bring it up a little bit. And I'm going to start pulling it out. It's like it has a big rim on it. I'm going to push this in a little bit now, round it. We need this arch in here still to hold the whole rim up. So I'm going to put that arch back in there. Now you can't just flap this thing over. The problem is it's pulled out wide at this point and we need to neck it back in later. If you pull it out too far at this point, you'll never be able to collapse it again. So you need to make a pull, a pinch pull outward. You're going to need a lot of water because this got to be slippery to do it. And now I'm going to make my pull outward. You don't want it to collapse on itself yet because it's literally not big enough yet to collapse over the top of it. You got to make one more pull. Super easy. A little more water. So you want to start falling in on itself now. And you can see that little piece of hard clay that I left in that rim is causing an issue. I'm going to put a finger in there and I'm going to start collapsing it. As soon as it touches this rim, it's going to want to fold in on itself. It's going to get all boogery and fall in on itself. So we are going to go real slow at this point. I like my finger in there just to kind of keep it rounded and collapse it. This might not work simply because of that hard piece that's on there. You know, we're going to want it, I can touch it together right now, but I want 2 points touching. 2 to 3 points. I'm going to try 4 points. Collapsing in 4 different points to get this thing down. I might have to go even slower yet. There's that hard piece of clay right there. It's causing a little bit of an issue. So here we go. All right, they're touching each other now. That's probably the easiest I've ever had one go down, believe it or not. So we've got a curve, a reverse curve on the interior. It goes like this, and this curve over the top kind of wants to stay curvy, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside that thing now, or on the outside, and I'm going to go, like I said, go on the inside. It's at an angle like this. I'm going to pull it up as I'm connecting these two together, and I'm going to make it a 90-degree. So I'm going inside, I'm pulling up into the rib. And they are connecting just like that. I don't like to shape at this point, so I am going to shape it also. Right up into the rib. Okay, you'll see there's a little line that goes around right here. Yeah, they're connected, but that line right there will split. So that's where we're going to take a little bead of clay. This is leather hard. We're going to take a bead of clay and we're going to put that bead of clay right along that, and then we're going to put it back on the wheel and we're going to turn that, and we're going to trim that bead of clay even, and that line will disappear. So I am going to get the water out of here. And trim it up, and we have a double wall piece. That's a nice, pretty little double wall piece. Now, eyes down here, wings that come out. And here's a piece I've done where I put the dragonflies on and the wings, and I've done a cutout around it. Look back on that, now it's pretty sunny out. That's what that looks like. Okay, that's method number one. Method number two is coming up next.